Bonjour mon petit gifle, Amber here. Remember that time I read Bloodmarked? Oh, matter of fact, remember that time I reread Legendborn? Anyway, here that is.
I'm finally holding this book in my hand. She is large. She is large and in charge. That's so funny. This week last year, I met Tracy at Y'all Fest. I was supposed to be at Y'all Fest this year, but that Alaska trip messed everything up. But finally have my copy of Bloodmarked. I'm so excited. So after my Hunger Games reread, I'm gonna start listening to the Legendborn audiobook to just refresh my memory of everything, and then I'm just gonna dive right into her. I can't wait. I'm not gonna put it off. I'm so excited. Look, I can't get over this cover. I can't.
This is one.
Simon & Schuster Audio presents Legendborn by Tracy Dion. Read by Jonice Abbott Pratt. Prologue. The police officer's body goes blurry. Angling my face so that our mouths connect more fully. My fingers clutch at his t-shirt, pulling closer until I am all feeling and no thought. My heart pounding with his, the heat of his chest against mine, the strength of his thigh pressing into my own. Someone gasps for air. Then we find each other again. I make a sound in the back of my throat that should be embarrassing, but Nick consumes it with a low hum against my mouth, drawing me forward until we flush. In that instant, I feel the two sides of our familiar dance, the call and response of trust and loyalty, intermingling until they become a melody. A beautiful truth that circles in the wind, swirling against my mind, growing louder until everyone must hear it too. I don't know what our kiss is becoming. Just as his lips ghost over my jaw, just as his fingers feather over my sternum, we hear someone's feet crunching down the gravel road behind us. Nick, that you?
Good afternoon. Today is the 19th of December. I said September. And I'm so tired. I've been up. My mom had an appointment today, so I had to get up. We had to and I did not sleep well last night, and I woke up feeling drugged almost. So I'm in like a fuzzy headspace today, but I want to finish the Legendborn audiobook today. I have like 2 hours left of it, and I'm just loving this book. I love this book so much. I just love Bree. I really once again enjoyed the scene with the memory walk through Patricia's ancestors' memories. That's how that works. We're finding the relationship between Bree and Cell is shifting. It's like the dynamic and just the craft of this book, and I'm so excited to be back in this world, one, but also to finish and then jump into Bloodmarked. If my brain will let me focus on it, I don't want to do all this and then I try to read. I'm just like, so I'm gonna take a nap and then I'm gonna try to finish that.
Are my king now, Kariad. His low voice carries all the intimacy of a caress, and his eyes are a melted gold. I turn away, overwhelmed at the meaning in both. I don't ask him what Kariad means, because in my heart, I'm scared of his answer. Scared to be torn in two once more, when my reality has been a slow shatter all morning.
Hello. So I finally finished my Legendborn reread last night. I was up until maybe almost 2 a.m. finishing the audiobook. And I'm so glad I decided to reread before going into Bloodmarked. One, because there are a lot of details I needed to have refreshed in my mind. Some plot points that I needed to be reminded of that I'm sure are going to be really important going into the next book. I love Legendborn so much. Legendborn really is that girl. Tracy is a wordsmith, like truly. Like there are not enough things I can say properly about how much I love Legendborn. I'm excited to finally be ready to read BLOODMARKED, but I've worked myself up so much and I've built it up so much, and it's almost like my brain is like not allowing me to jump into the next book yet. I'm nervous. I don't know why, but I did also just remember that I bought the Legendborn, the paperback version, months ago so that I could read, so that I could have the, is it the Cell chapter? Cell's POV. And so I think I'm gonna read that now, and hopefully that'll like help propel me into BLOODMARKED. Also glad that I saved reading it. I just never got around to it until book one is still fresh in my mind. So here goes.
We're gonna be legends. I'm the king and you're the queen, and we will stumble through heaven if there's a light at the end. And I've been sitting at the bottom of a swimming pool for a while now. With us, we're just young girls. Running,
Not to be dramatic or anything, but I have not made it past the prologue and I'm already overwhelmed. This is gonna do a number on me, this whole book, because this writing, it's so beautiful and just powerful to an extent. And also I've decided that I'm going to like properly annotate. I'm gonna write in the book, gasp. But I figured since this is like a special moment, a big deal, it's the sequel to one of my favorite books, I'm never going to give this book away, so we're going to just have fun with it. I got my highlighters next to me and my tabbies, and I am ready for my heart to be ripped out. Merry Christmas Eve. I know I'm not giving any sort of festive anything right now, but I put on a hat, so that's something. Anywho, so like I said, today's Christmas Eve. I'm really not doing much. I'm currently watching Once Upon a Time, pretend to be shocked. But the plan today is to get back into BLOODMARKED. I have been struggling with my energy and just with fatigue and weakness, and just like the other day, simply picking up the book was a struggle. I had to work myself to putting it on my lap and then opening it, and then I just stared at the blank margins, is that what they're called, for like 5 minutes before I put the book back down. And then yesterday I spent my day reading rereading Merry Inkmas by Talia Hibbert, just to try to like get into the Christmas spirit. I love that book, and that was a fun time. So now that like I've sparked some sort of like reading energy, I'm hoping that I can maintain it and maybe possibly read 100 pages of Bloodmarked today. Gotten up a little earlier than I have been, so that's promising, I think. I do want to say I'm only like 50 pages into this book and I'm already stressed and overwhelmed, but it is pissing me off. I'm just so sick of how these people treat Sel. Like some sort of criminal, like an object. Like, it's kind of abusive, and like he's expected to just take it and just even Bree defending him would like make it worse in a lot of situations, and it's genuinely making me angry. At one point I had to like put the book down because I'm just like, okay, I'm tired of this. I'm so sick of this. And, like the mage guards or whatever. And this might be ridiculous. I understand that Sel is oathed to Nick and that's like a lifelong thing, but I will literally accept no other king's mage for Bree. And Sel, like, Lark, who are you? You can go. Get out of my face. Get out of my... I don't have time. I don't have the time. I love a little Scottish moment, but not right now. You're not welcome. You can't sit with us. Also, what's this? There's some weird tension between him and Sel. Do they date? That'd be interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna go read. I might make some tea. It's very cold out. Where it's like, I think it's like 20 degrees out here right now. I might make some tea. I'm not cold because we have the heat on, but just the knowledge that it's freezing outside. Okay, anyway. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Boxing Day, I guess, if you're in the UK or Canada. I meant to pop in the other day to talk about how furious I am reading this book right now. I know they're not trying to frame Sel as the traitor, and I'm just... the rage that has been coursing through my bodies for the past like 2 days. I'm starting to feel unhinged. Tracy, you will be hearing from my lawyers. Thank you. My lips are chapped. I don't feel well. I'm having a bit of a crappy day and there's mayonnaise in my hair. But oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, these tabs. We are just saying it all out loud now. This bit where Bree has been kidnapped and experimented on, essentially, or they're planning to experiment, but she finally confronts, I guess, the council or whoever is here about the reason why she is the scion of Arthur. And just, I'm like, yes, go off, please let them know. And we're at the part where they're like, no, it's not because you're a Negro. Of course not. Don't be ridiculous. But at the same time, you can't really prove that your ancestor was a rapist. And that's why you have Arthur's blood. And I just love Bree. Bree's not having it. And I'm fed up too, girl. I'm fed up too. When she calls them out on not preparing her or giving her time or assistance to acclimate to Arthur's powers and whatnot. My face is so crusty, I'm sorry. But my favorite when she just goes, the line is the law. Yes. She is just not letting these, I was about to say something mean. Anyway, these people get around the fact. I'm just like trying to hold a scream in my chest, this part. When she goes, there it is, you don't believe history is true. You won't even admit it's possible that I am Arthur's heir, not by choice or honor, but by violence. Anything to say? Anything? You have anything to add, ladies and gentlemen? Anyway, I'm very happy to say that I have been able to like, I don't want to say it out loud because I feel like I'm like jinxing it, but I've been having an easy reading day today. This book has me stressed. I need Nick to be okay. I need Cell to be okay. I need Alice to be okay. I need William and Bree out of this institution. I need Tor to die violently. Sorry. Hello, update. Hello, update. I look like a character from Star Wars or the Hunger Games. Anywho, I'm popping in because I don't know how to vlog anymore and I haven't really updated. I'm on page 350 of BLOODMARKED and I am so stressed out. So I thought I'd pop in really quick to just share a few of my thoughts. First and foremost, I know we love Nick. I know we need to save Nick, but Nicholas is too high on the priority list right now. I'm so sorry, Bree. Also, like, Cell's right about how you just leap, and now we're all not protecting you. We can't do both. We can't do both, sis, and I feel like you're the priority here. Selwyn Kane has me stressed out. Oh my god. And this scene at the crossroads, the little tavern, where we find out that he has been mesmerizing her this whole time and like hiding his true descent. I cried a little bit.
I mean, I'll be totally blunt with the two of you. I'm not angry at either of you. It was a little bit disappointing, especially because we had a conversation and you literally told Lisa aside a minute later, we're all going to sit down to dinner together. We could have talked about it together. Why is everybody so worried